Welcome, welcome, welcome. I would like to extend our warm welcome to all of you on behalf of the College of Professions. Thank you for attending this online graduation ceremony for the class 2020. I would like to thank your parents, friends, and family for their wonderful guidance and support. I would like to also thank our faculty and staff for their instruction, advice, and patience in helping you to prepare for a career and academic futures. Class 2020, we are using this grand ceremony to recognize and celebrate your academic achievement. This is a time when all the stress, frustration, sleepless night, and the random breakdown become all worth it. You know my motto, no pain, no gain, no investment, no futures. Congratulations, class of 2020. You have reached the milestone of your life, and we are so proud of you. Hope this 1 hour will become very meaningful and memorable to you. As we proceed this ceremony, we would like to make an announcement. Okay, if you are the viewers or audience, you may use your congratulations. You may give your congratulations to the recipient of the awards and the graduates in the comments area of the YouTube. Okay, repeat again. If you are the viewers and audience, you may give you congratulations to the recipient of the award and also the graduates in the comment area of the YouTube. Right now, let's try to have the opening prayer. Let's bow our head, please. Our Father in heaven, we thank you so much for this great opportunity and privilege to come together to celebrate our graduate accomplishment. In the past 2 or 4 years, we believe they put up their best efforts in their life to meet all kinds of academic challenges and also overcome many obstacles. They really have a lot of stress, but they really did a good job and hard work. We so glad, we so pleased that they went through this paper 9 with your guidance and blessings. We pray that you will continue to strengthen them, inspire them, and guide them, and also give them your heavenly wisdom and direction in all the decisions they are going to make in their life. Please teach them to listen to your voice closely and always walk in the right way. We also prayed our graduates will be able to walk faithfully and diligently in all your way. As we proceed our ceremony tonight, we ask for your presence, your guidance, your blessings. We thank you, God, for the opportunity to be a vessel and an instrument of your kingdom. God, we adore you, we trust you, we honor you, we love you. All the glory is yours. What we pray is in your name. Amen.
Hello everyone, my name is Zachary Verhelli. I did my undergraduate work at Andrews University and got my degree in chemical engineering. Now, I was not planning on doing an MBA at all, but was somehow convinced by Dr. Chi himself to do one. So here I am. I want to thank my wife for being so encouraging and so supportive during this last year. I really couldn't have done it without her. And I'm sure Dr. Troy remembers. She was always waiting for me at the end of every single class. I also want to thank my friend Jacob Davis for being the best study buddy I could ask for, despite the fact that he never woke up before 4 p.m. in the afternoon every day. I had several great memories during this MBA, one of which was a class taught by Dr. Tricarton in spring. We learned a lot between hedging money and debating case studies in that class. It was a good time. I also really appreciated Dr. Troy's finance and data analysis classes. I think those classes are very valuable, and I'm really glad that I took them. Another one of my favorite memories was for marketing. Jacob and I were in a group together, but we also had David Tripp. Now, David Tripp was at my school when I was growing up as a kid, and then he went to Lansing to teach Jacob. So it was really cool to be able to collaborate with him in that class. I just want to thank all of my professors for teaching me, and I'm very, very thankful that I don't have to take another Dr. Chi test.
Hello everyone, my name is Bella. My best memory in Andrews is the fall break, which is in the fall semester last year. I went to Toronto with my friends by driving a car. It's my first time to get through the land customs, so I was very excited about it. Moreover, Niagara Falls left a strong impression on me. Therefore, I'm glad that I can have breaks to travel around the world during my MBA program. Besides the break, I am impressed by each presentation I made on my own or with groups. I always get butterflies in my stomach for every presentation, and I feel that speaking English just like reading tongue twister when I am stressed. I am always nervous about whether the audience understands what I'm saying, and it is so crazy for me to speak English in front of people who are much more influential than me. Because of this reason, I need to note what I'm going to say and keep reading it hundreds of thousands of times in order to speak as close as a native speaker before the presentation. Therefore, I feel relaxed after each presentation since I always think I just did something big. So I'm glad that I have survived successfully through each presentation. As for my favorite activity, I would say it is the change day. I chose to volunteer for the YMCA in Laos. I never had experience of cleaning the fitness equipment or the swimming pool until I joined this activity. In addition to that, I really love the t-shirt for the change day. Its quality is so soft that I cannot stop wearing it, so I will give a thumbs up to this activity. Overall, I am grateful for all the professors, classmates, and friends who have inspired me a lot during my MBA program. I feel that it is tough sometimes when studying abroad as an international student, but I appreciate all of your assistance and accommodation. Happy graduation!
Welcome. My name is Ralph Trickarton. I'm the Dean of the School of Business, and I've accumulated a few thoughts to share with you today, titled Clash of Values. Welcome to the beginning of a new stage of your life. A clash of values is just around the corner in your career. Which of your cherished values will clash with others is yet to be determined, but it will happen. Our values guide our decisions and even impact our attitudes and how we relate to others. When I was in the undergraduate program, I had a professor that was amazed at my optimism. He valued realism, and had a very pessimistic view of life. While he was a great teacher, he seemed to be lacking joy and filled with fear because of the world which we lived in at the time. I think he watched the news too much. We had record high unemployment, if you leave out the Great Depression, just like now, seems like record high unemployment. Many college students were not getting jobs. Many of our students today have had their internships altered or canceled. And it may be harder at this very moment to get jobs. We hope not. Racial tensions were bubbling on the surface all around. Today, the racial abuses and protests, just look around the country. World crises. We had just concluded an Iran hostage crisis. Today, Iran and the U.S. are posturing and continue to have hostile clashes. It seems like I just saw something about Iran planning to blow up a mock aircraft carrier. Then, at that time, we were still recovering from the Vietnam War. Today, there are military clashes and refugees in many places. There are some differences between then, when I was about to graduate, and between now. Then, there was super high inflation. Not today, quite the opposite. Then, we had very high interest rates. We couldn't borrow for houses, couldn't borrow for businesses. Today, there's lots of money available for lending. Then, there was no pandemic. Now, COVID is impacting the whole world. Both my professor and I faced a bleak economic environment. I think he was most worried about his students because he had a job. Our values clashed because I had a belief in optimism and positive thinking. I believe that if I worked hard, there would always be career opportunities. For the well-prepared and for the diligent, there would be always jobs. If there was no job for a pastor, there would be a job for an accountant. You see, I was a theology major with an accounting minor. I was optimistic. I was prepared. Plus, I had something else. I had this Bible verse. Have no anxiety about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. Philippians 4, verse 6. I did get a job, but 2 years later, when I wanted to switch to an accounting job, I sent out 50 resumes, and it landed me nothing. So you will go through some challenges in your life, but that is part of the growing process. Every problem can be viewed as an opportunity to grow and develop and get stronger. I still think optimism is a great value, but it doesn't hurt to look at our situation with a bit of realism also. At the beginning, I said a clash in values is just around the corner of your career. Are you prepared to respond appropriately? Will your attitude descend into frustrations, bitterness, cynicism, and perhaps even swearing and name-calling? Or will you embrace the inevitable with optimism and anticipation? Most of the time, we need to listen, evaluate, and learn from people that have different stories, different backgrounds, and different beliefs about what is most important in life. We will need to compromise in our decisions because other people have ranked certain values as more important than we have. Compromise is part of showing respect for others and providing dignity to their point of view. But, however, nevertheless, there are times when we need to stand firm with our most important values and never move away from what is right, no matter what others think, or what others do. There is a famous Bible verse that I think should guide you. Whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is gracious, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Philippians 4, verse 8. This verse should help guide us when we are unsure whether to compromise or to stand firm on our point of view. Is this decision honorable? Is this decision pure? Think about the big societal value clashes that we face today. Right now, we have people that rank safety as more important than self-determination. New Hampshire had a slogan for years. It was on their license plate, maybe still is, live free or die. But there are others that value safety, protection against COVID, protection against poverty as more important perhaps than some of the freedoms that those on one side or the other might think is most important. Other value clashes, right to property, right to own things versus wealth equality, or the right to health care versus the importance of personal responsibility to care for yourself and not depend on others. You may not be able to decide for others on these values. You may have little influence on the national discourse about these issues, but you need to carefully contemplate where you stand and become a world changer for those things that you can change. How about some organizational value classes that I can guarantee you'll be exposed to at some point, one time or another, sooner or later? In a financial crisis, your company may be trying to decide whether to terminate some employees or to cut everyone's wages by 20%. The company decision will depend upon individual values. I can almost promise you that there will be clashes of viewpoints. You may think that only one viewpoint is just, but in fact, there are multiple reasons why either viewpoints may be best. In fact, either viewpoint may be honorable. Another clash, potential clash, promote from within. Should we promote our employees from within, or should we do external job searches, trying to find the best external candidate with new ideas and a wealth of experience to share? Both values, both viewpoints have different pros, different cons, different benefits. Here's another clash. Should we charge some customers more for the same product to subsidize those who can't afford to pay? Or should we stick with fairness and charge everybody the same price? Knowing that if we stick with the fairness principle, that some people won't be able to buy the product at all. They will be excluded because of poverty and the fact that the price is too high for them. Work-life balance for employees. Should we focus on work-life balance? Or what if we put a value on responding to our students within almost immediately? There are going to be clashes throughout your career. If you don't think about the underlying values that explain why your colleagues are advocating for a decision that is different than yours, you will find yourself unhappy much of the time. If, on the other hand, you always agree with others and never stand up for what you think is best, you will certainly not be a world changer, and it will prove that you lack character. Each of you are important to my faculty colleagues and me. We want the brightest futures for you. I am optimistic about your opportunities, but as you come face to face with value clashes that are just waiting for you, try to stop and think first and react second. Compromise some of the time, stand firm when there is a moral issue, and then send us an email because we want to hear about your real-life experiences. God bless you as you take the next step forward.
Congratulations, graduates, on your well-deserved success. You will be forever recognized as a special group of students who faced a great challenge. May your unique circumstances give you resilience and inspire you to make this world a better place. May God's love and guidance be with you. Always remember the wisdom from the sacred book. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for God and not for men. So again, congratulations and best wishes for your next adventure. God bless.
Hello everyone, I'm going to be reading from Jeremiah. But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes, its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit. Jeremiah 17.
Those participating in the ethics oath should unmute themselves to say, when prompted, "I will." Then mute yourselves afterwards. You will have 3 opportunities to respond. The ethics oath. As an Andrews University graduate, I affirm the university's mission to seek knowledge, affirm faith, and change the world. In keeping with this mission, as a Christian business person, I covenant to abide by the following ethical principles. I will continue to seek knowledge. I will understand and uphold, both in letter and in spirit, the laws and contracts governing my own conduct and that of my company. I will respect the rights and dignity of all people. I will invest in developing myself and others, leading people to create value that no single individual can create alone. Students,
I will.
I will.
I will affirm my faith, ethics, and character. I will act with utmost honesty and integrity and pursue my work in an ethical manner. I will take responsibility for my actions and will present my performance and that of my company accurately and honestly. I will manage my company in good faith, guarding against advancing my own ambitions, which may harm the company and those it serves. Students?
I will.
I will.
I will be a positive change in the world. I will be a good steward of opportunities and resources, striving to act in ways that create economic, social, and environmental prosperity that is global and sustainable. I will oppose all forms of corruption and exploitation. I will work to enhance the character and reputation of myself, my colleagues, my company, and my community, with the goal of serving others and glorifying God. Students?
I will.
Welcome to the Dean's Charge. Congratulations on your commendable achievements thus far. Now I charge you as you go forward to practice what you have pledged today. In all your relationships, at home, at work, during your recreation time, remember this time and live for the ultimate good. God bless you as you live your life for Him. Thank you.
Hi. So I'd like to take a look at my time spent in Chanshan. And I look back and I think of hard work, I think of fun, I think of laughter, I think of some classmates that I started out with that I got a chance to finish with. I think of my professors that pushed me and challenged me to do my best. I'd like to specifically mention Dr. Chi, who definitely gave me that push that I needed when I was feeling lazy, when I was feeling like I didn't want to do anything. He showed me the real value of hard work, so I'd like to thank you, Dr. Chi, for that. I'd like to thank my academic advisor, Dr. Liz Mullenbeck, for always welcoming me into her office, even when I just dropped by, for helping me get to this point, for making sure that I crossed this line, for just being that lending hand whenever I needed support or whenever I needed a little bit of motivation, for helping me plan out my classes and my semester, for making sure that all my classes get transferred, and just everything that I needed to bring me up to this point. I'd like to thank some memorable professors of mine, such as Professor Solly, Dr. Pichot. I'd like to thank Dr. McGuad. I took a lot of your classes, Dr. McGuad, and some of them are very early in the morning, so I definitely appreciated that persistence and that diligence of being able to get up in the morning. That taught me a lot of discipline as well. I'd like to thank Dr. Sabas for, though her classes were challenging and though I wasn't a great finance person or economics, savant, she still pushed me along to do my best and made sure that I had all the resources that I need. Much can be said about all the professors here in Chanshan, and much can be said that supports not only me, but several other students in this department. So I thank you all for your time, and I thank you all for your efforts.
All protocols observed, good morning. My name is Charles Okari. I come from Kenya. I'm so happy to finish my MBA program from this great university. I want to thank all the professors from the School of Business who are so ready to help us, so kind to us. May the Lord bless you and bless your families as you continue sharing the same knowledge to the rest of the students who are doing this same program. I also want to share some of my best activities, one being the career fair that we had that introduced us to the corporate world, more especially what happens in the US. To somebody like me from Kenya, it was a great experience and I was able to learn a lot. I want to give thanks to all the professors who made that possible. I also want to share some of the outdoor activities that we had, such as the bonfire where we played and had fun as School of Business students. I also give thanks to the professors and the students who made that possible. I want to give thanks to all my friends, more especially Ricardo, who will be graduating next year. I wish you the very best and may you be able to fulfill your dreams. Also give thanks to all my schoolmates, for those who are going to graduate this year. I wish you the very best. May you get good jobs, may you fulfill your dreams. Much as there's a lot going on in the nation, I hope we will still make it and we will keep in touch. I want to give thanks to my family members, especially my dad, for being so supportive through this program. It has not been easy for me, but through your help, I was able to make it. Also give thanks to all my friends, my roommate. It was so much a blessing for having you in my life. Thanks to all the graduates. I wish you the very best. All the professors, I wish you the very best. May the Lord bless you and bless your family members. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to the class of 2020, summer 2020. You guys have come a long way and you've learned a lot. You know that the world can come to a screeching halt because of COVID, but you will survive. So exciting for me as one of your instructors and for the faculty as a whole to see you move on to the next phase of life. Most all of the graduates I've had in either managerial accounting or financial statement analysis in the fall, and then quite a few of you in the data analytics course this summer. So David, Eric, Tiffany, Jacob, Michelle, Bella, Cheryl, Harriet, Elias, Linda, Zach, Leon, and Carmen. I know that you are ready to tackle the big bad world out there because you know data analytics and you know how to make a good visualizations. So while you're going out into what seems like a big, bad, uncertain world, I know that you will succeed. I know that you will make a difference. And I know that you will change the world. So hip, hip, hooray to the class of 2020. And after you've made your millions, remember, Andrews University will be happy to accept your alumni gift. It's tax deductible.
I would like to read to you the Franciscan benediction. May God bless you with discomfort, and easy answers, half-truths, and superficial relationships, so that you may live deep within your heart. May God bless you with anger at injustice, oppression, and the exploitation of people, so that you may work for justice, freedom, and peace. May God bless you with the tears to shed for those who suffer pain, loss, rejection, hunger, and war, so that you may reach out your hands to comfort them and turn their pain into joy. And may God bless you with enough foolishness to believe that you can make a difference in the world so that you can do what others claim cannot be done to bring justice, kindness, and friendship to all who are vulnerable, dehumanized, and alone.
Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to let you unmute yourselves so that you have a moment to congratulate one another. Of course, congratulations from me to each of you, and certainly wishing you all of the best.
Congratulations, everyone. I'm so excited. I've loved having a lot of you in my class this summer. God bless, and remember all of us back here at Andrews.
Congratulations to all our graduates. It was a privilege to have you as my students. And I spent very, very good time with you. And now that you are going to leave us, you are going to leave Andrews University and especially the School of Business, I would like to praise that God may be with you in whatever you will be doing. Wherever you go, He may grant you success, bless you above your expectations. And please don't forget us. We won't forget you. We really appreciate it to have you. And you got new friends, knowledge, and skills. May God help you to use all these for His glory. And above all, may Him keep you in His hands and again grant you success in everything you will be initiating. It was a pleasure again, and we say goodbye. We hope to see you again. Bye-bye.
Whenever you get bored, come back and take another class. We must have at least one class that you haven't taken yet. So we really do, we really are proud of you, and we're anxious to hear from you. So call your mother every day, call your dad once a week, call us once every 3 months.
Charles, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Cheryl, congratulations.
Thank you.
Ella, congratulations.
Thank you.
And feel free to unmute yourself and congratulate your classmates. But Jordan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Norris, Tao.
Thank you.
Bella, congratulations to you as well. And Adrian, anyone else? Congratulations to each and every one of you.